Sitting on the front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good morning. Welcome to Front Porch. My name is Kenny Dean, and his name over there is Scottus Blakis.
That's what I am, and Sloppy Scott, I guess what you call me. He said,
Sloppy Scott.
You're gonna make sure I straighten up this desk. All right, I'll put this right here.
No, I put that on because we need
I
to
know.
The traveling man. Good morning there, Reverend Dick Stark.
Good morning. This front porch has been like none other I've ever done, Kenny.
You know what? I was thinking about this morning. I really like this. I'm glad you're taking your time going out to Colorado, but it's really neat to see where y'all are. Are y'all still in Branson?
We are. We headed out this morning right after breakfast. We are headed to Dodge City.
Wow, is that Kansas? Dodge City, Kansas.
Yeah, it's not the fastest way to Denver, but
who cares?
We are enjoying this beautiful earth God created. We're going to the land of Tombstone. You know, the movie Tombstone, and all those white urban characters, you know, and
if you think
this, I'm gonna tell you, I found out this Wild West out here, it lived up to their billing, Kenny. You know, the fastest route to go up to Colorado, Denver would be to go along I-70. And there's a little town right there. Well, it's not on the edge of Kansas. It's about 300 miles from Denver, maybe about 100 miles from the state line, called Hays, Kansas.
Right.
And Hays, Kansas' claim to notoriety is it was one of those towns right along the path of the first transcontinental railroad, and that town, it was made famous by a reporter for the Boston Herald who was traveling along with the train. The train would roll out to the edge of the track. They had a city, a whole little city on boxcars on that train. They would set up the city, and they would set it up, and it had a general store, it had a saloon, it had all other kind of things, and along on that train were a bunch of nefarious kind of figures that came along, gamblers and people who set up these stores, and the women of the night and that kind of thing came along, and all of these people supposedly would take care of those guys that are building the railroad. Then they'd go and build up track, and then when they leave, they would box up the train on the boxcars, and they'd pull the train ahead. Well, this rider was there, and of course, invariably, these guys would get in a fight. They'd get in a fight over liquor or over gambling or over women or whatever it was they were fighting about, and people would get killed. And so, anyway, this guy was writing. He was writing back home and sending reports back and telling about all the stuff that was going on this train as they made their way west. Well, as it turned out, he coined this phrase. You probably have heard the phrase "hell on wheels." You know, they drive. When they get in the car, it's like hell on wheels. They're just wild and erratic. And he coined that phrase, "This is nothing but a hell on wheels." Well, that caught a hold, and that's where that phrase came from that little town in Hays, Kansas. And of course, we're going over to Dodge City and find out what kind of notoriety we can discover over there.
Do you have your boots and your chaps and your cowboy hat on?
Yeah, I got me a hat, but I never did get into the chaps. I guess I'm going to have to buy me some Western wear.
Well, them rattlesnakes will bite at you.
You know, I got one of my leaders in the church there in Alex City. He got to wearing boots. He loves boots. And he said, I told him, I said, you know, those don't look very comfortable. He said, Pastor, these are the most comfortable shoes I got, these boots. So I don't know. I may come home in a pair of boots. You can never tell, Kenny.
Well, y'all just enjoy. See, Festus, tell them we said hello, but y'all just enjoy the heck out of the trip, and we appreciate you doing the thought for the day. And in fact, we'll turn it over to you right now for the thought for the day.
Yeah, Kenny, you know, we're talking about the journey of life this week, and I just want our listeners to understand it. You know, you may never have left town. You may have been born and raised in Alex City and never traveled outside the city limits, and you're still on a journey. You're on a journey because life is a journey. Life is a path that we walk through this earth, and everybody's got a path. Everybody's got a journey, and everybody has their ways. You know, I think one of the toughest things about married life is adjusting to each other's ways. Everybody has different ways. Your wife has, Ellen's got ways she does things, and you got ways that you do things. And frequently, if Sandra and I get into conflict, it's over our ways. I've just got my way of doing things, and she has her way of doing things. But the Lord is aware of our ways, Kenny, and we need to make sure that our ways are pleasing to the Lord. In Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 7, the scripture says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Now that's the kind of life I want to live today. I want to live a life in which my ways are pleasing, that I'm at peace even with my enemies. My ways are pleasing the Lord, and it has an influence on all of my relationships. And so, Kenny, this is the thought that I want to leave our listeners today. Consider your ways. If you're trying to be a people pleaser, be a God pleaser. If you are a God pleaser, even your enemies will be at peace with you. So, Kenny, that's it for today. We're going to hit the road in just a little while, and I hope that everybody in Alexandria City has a wonderful and a blessed and a God-filled day.
Amen.
And may
Amen.
our ways please the Lord. Thank you for giving me this time with you.
Thank you so much. You know, if you're a God pleaser, you are a people pleaser.
Yes, that's a good point.
Hey, buddy, thank you
That's
so
a good
much.
point.
Hey, tomorrow, of course, Thursday. I know your journeys. You'll be on your journey to go out to Denver to see my buddy. But if you can join us at 6 and 8:20, and in the 8:20, I know y'all may be where you can't, so we'll understand if we don't hear from you. But that's the plan for today. Y'all have a great day and be safe on this journey.
Yes, and we'll make it happen tomorrow. We want to share with folks what God is doing for us on our journey through life. So, Kenny, let's have a wonderful day. Pat Scott on the shoulder.
Okay, I'll be.
Tell him he's doing a good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm concerned about it.
I need.
He stays confident. You know, he doesn't lose his face. Okay.
I need that daily affirmation. I
Get him
appreciate
on the
it.
shoulder. Tell him what a good job he's doing.
Hey,
Y'all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Lord, I'm really enjoying this, with him being on his trip, kind of finding out where they are. Let's tell you where you are right now if you're fixing to step outside. There's a beautiful sunrise this morning.
It is.
Orange and blue, absolutely beautiful. 76. It's going up to 87. About a 50-50 chance of rain today. Tonight, 73, a little bit cooler. Really no chance of rain tonight. Let's go into the weekend. Got a lot going on. We got the Lake Martin Songwriters Festival going on, a whole lot more. Tomorrow, 89 and 73, 40% chance of rain. Friday, slight chance of rain on Friday, upper 80s, low 70s. Pretty warm weekend through Monday, 90s and mid 70s for a low. So there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine, located on Cherokee Road here in Alexander City. Maybe it's time for servicing your boat. This is only July. You got August, September, October. You still got a lot of riding to do. Make sure it's serviced, and Alex City Marine can take care of that for you today. Town and Country Cleaners. Now, these folks take care of you today, tomorrow, or Friday. That's when they're open, Monday through Friday. I'm talking about Town and Country Cleaners, Cherokee Road, right here in Alexander City.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623. Henderson Towing, Alexander City, 24-hour towing, jump starts, door unlocks, local and long distance towing, heavy duty towing. So let's get old Big Hoss to the rescue today. Here's that number. Now keep it handy. Henderson Towing, 256-392-4554, 256-392-4554. Henderson Towing, 24-hour towing, 256-392-4554.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
And welcome back to the Front Porch on a Wednesday morning. It is hump day. Today is the 23rd day, so we still got one more Wednesday in July. Come on back in here and join me and Scott Blake or Ryan Fuller. I was laughing with Ryan yesterday. Of course, like so many folks, I'll get on Facebook very brief, and it's getting briefer every day. But I saw Holden, that's Blake's little boy. And he's had these drums for a couple of years. And let me tell you something, the boy has got rhythm. And I'm very serious. And I told, because Ryan and his wife both are very musically inclined. But this young man was beating on some drums, but it was a sound coming out of it. But I just
it wasn't just beating.
No, but little buddy, you just keep on practicing and practicing and practicing. But I just enjoyed the heck out of that. I went up to had run up to New Site yesterday. What did that area in New Site used to be called? What's the area? And they don't have the sign up there anymore. That was my trivia today to you.
Perryville?
Perryville.
Yeah.
And I always forget that, but I stopped by General's. Good morning to you, George Patterson.
That's in Perryville.
Yeah.
General.
But they've got a big old sign in there, rustic sign, Perryville. But Miss Barbara Spees, good seeing you in there. She goes to Catholic Church, and that's Stacy Spees. Stacy Spees, the person that's over the Horseshoe Bend National Military Park, Park Ranger. Been a while since she's been on, but I was talking to Miss Barbara, and she goes to 4 o'clock mass, and that's when I really try to go every Saturday, 4 o'clock mass. I love this new priest we have, and she does too. But I always pick at her at church. She's got her place. She sits in. And I've got most times I sit on the very back. Most time with Amanda Scroggins, and then there's some Hispanic ladies over here, and they sing. You know, because we don't have a choir or anything on Saturday afternoon. And a lot of times they'll bring a guy that plays a accordion. Man, I love it. Now they when they sing, I don't know the words.
So you and Amanda sit in the back where y'all can cut up like
we don't cut
teenagers.
Up. Amanda's serious.
Yeah.
No, ain't no cutting up. Now me, I like to cut up a little bit, but I like these ladies over here. I wish I knew their names. I feel like I know them because it's always, when they finish singing, I always applaud them because it's I don't know if they're sisters or what, but it just sounds great, and they're just doing it a cappella. Evidently, they don't have a guitar.
Well, do I need to pat you on the shoulder and give you some confidence to go over and introduce yourself to them and get their names?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I was just thinking yesterday. I think one of them lives across from the church. And I was thinking, you know what? I need to. But maybe they speak English. Maybe they speak English. I don't know.
They probably do.
But you're exactly right. And
They know enough to go, hey, I'm Kenny Dean, and you are.
Well, a big old smile and thank you and hello and they understand that. Anybody understands that.
Oh, the smile is universal language.
Oh, it is, and I'm sure you do the same thing. But I love being out all day long, going around doing that same thing, running into people that I know that I don't know, but that smile works for everybody. I know we talk about it out here. Reverend Dick Stark and Sandra are on a great trip right now to Denver, Colorado. And it's so neat to talk to them every day. You know, Hayes, Kansas, he's talking about Dodge City, Kansas, and he you can tell in his voice he's excited.
They're going to Tombstone.
Yeah, I mean he's excited to go to the next town.
Right.
And they're really going out of their way. But you know what? When you go out west, you can't go out of your way. I mean, there's not a place that you can't go. And I remember Hamburg, Iowa, little old town in Iowa that we got off the beaten path. And I saw one little sign. When I say little, it was a small sign, and it said something about a cafe or something like that. So we pulled in, pulled off the road, and it was the neatest little. And I know I've told this on the show before, but it was a Carlisle, like Carlisle used to be. You know, it was two sisters that ran it. They had a little gift shop in there. We got a cheeseburger and some tea, but it was just like Carlisle's used to be. Carlisle
used to be.
I guess Carlisle's, and I love Carlisle's. It's been there since 1914, downtown Alex City, but it doesn't have the atmosphere. And I'm not throwing off on it, but when the Carlisle drug was in there, and it was more of a soda fountain.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
All right. Well, Miss Katie was in there. Miss Katie was in there. Miss Gaynell. Yep,
and I know I know it's a different era we're living in as far as help. Most of them are young girls. They do a good job, but it's just this is what I'd like to see. And I think people would go there because, like for instance, we went to that place because of it was different.
Right.
And it's been there a long time. But I'd like to see because Kenny Riley and Larkin, when they first opened that up, they did this. They had the little soda fountain hats on. They were waiting on folks. But I'd like to see uniformed ladies or guys in there.
Right.
But uniformed and bring the soda fountain back to where you could get a real. I don't even think you can get a cheeseburger in there anymore.
I don't think you can.
I mean, and
maybe a little music.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Maybe a little music.
And it would have to be oldies music. Who's Diner does that.
Oh yeah.
And it adds to the atmosphere of that cafe. It's got that. It's got that diner effect.
Yeah, you walk in Who's Diner, they're going to honey and sugar you to death.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Come on in, baby.
It just
they just do that to me.
Do you teach that, or do you have to hire somebody that does that?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't think you teach that. I think it's just maybe they learn it by working with older people. Maybe I don't know.
And sorry.
But it, you don't. I don't know. Customer service is getting harder and harder and harder. So
the other thing that this place I'm talking about, they had like a register in there, and you put on maybe a comment where you were from, and I think that would be neat for Carlisle's house.
Right.
And they would get
all kind of folks,
probably all kind of comments, maybe good and bad, but they'd find out where they're coming from, and it's not just local folks.
Right.
Folks from all over the United States are looking for a little diner or a cafe. They're not looking for the polished. Polished.
You can go polish anywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
You can go polish anywhere. Speaking of Larkin, I was hanging out with Larkin yesterday afternoon. Ron, you got those pictures. The Late Martin Auburn Club.
I'm a big fan of Larkin Radney. Of course, he and his family have done a lot for this community.
Each year, the Late Martin Auburn Club meets, and these are the local Horseshoe Bend, Benjamin Russell, all the local high schools here. These are the kids that came that are going to Auburn as freshmen this year.
Really?
So the Late Martin Auburn Club. There's a little Dean girl in there.
Wow.
Zach and Jessica Dean's daughters in there in the blue shirt on the front row right there. Blue jean shorts.
Good for them. Do y'all do this every year?
Every year, yeah. And there's some of the board members up there. There's Larkin had left. He should have been in the picture, but he left.
There's old T. Tommy.
Yeah, and got Jody McGirt right there in the front.
Hey, Jody, I texted her last night. She's going to be on the show hopefully next week.
Yeah, Miss Sue Ann, there in the front, and we had a good time down there yesterday.
Who's that to your right? I can't tell from right here.
That's Tommy Spraggins. To my right, or
to
my left
yeah.
over there. That's Neil Butler. He's the president of the Lake Martin Auburn Club. That's Chad Calhoun.
Oh, yeah, I see Chad.
Yeah, and Sue Ann McMahon's there on the front with Jody.
Is this one of the bigger classes as far as the different
put
classes?
that picture of the class back up there. Yeah, I think it's a good.
I mean, that's let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's about 15.
Well, I think we have around 20 going. So some of them didn't come, but they came with their parents. Robert Reams, who's watching us right now.
Good morning,
He
Robert.
and his wife and daughter were there. That is her on our right, looking over there.
She was going.
She's going.
But she's in equestrian.
Okay.
Horse.
The young lady in the red dress, her name is a unique name and it escaped me, but she is biomedical sciences.
Wow, yeah. That's crazy smart. And I don't mean that in a bad way either, but congratulations to all
That's
these.
Drew Daughtry in the blue shirt, Stephanie Daughtry, that's Mark. There's several. John Timms, Kelly Waldrop, his daughter's there. Where is she? She's in the front row with the black shirt on.
You know, they don't know. You're talking about the journey. Reverend Dick Stark talking about the journey of life. These young folks right here, a lot of them, and probably most of them, have their journey planned out. But you know what? It ain't guaranteed.
No, it'll change. Some of them will change.
It ain't guaranteed. But to all you, in fact, I mean, before we go into this break, let me tell you, to all you Auburn, fix to go to Auburn, you freshmen, War Eagle. We'll be right back. The Salvation Army, located on Highway 280 here in Alexander City. We're just showing those freshmen to be going into Auburn. A lot of them will be in a dorm that's already fixed up. But some of them will be getting apartments or trailers and needing some equipment, needing some pots and pans. Maybe we won't do anything with them. But they'll look good in the cabinets. Go by Salvation Army and see what they have as far as furniture for that freshman going to college. Salvation Army, 6800 US 280.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Did you know that Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air service fee is good for 30 days for all 4 trades? That's right. If we service your home's electric, plumbing, HVAC, or garage doors, we will come back within 30 days for any of the 4 trades at no additional cost to you. A licensed and trained Dixie technician will service your home with our signature warehouse on wheels, and all work will be backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for?
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Craving something convenient and delicious? Well, head over to Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63 in Alex City. Lake Martin Pizza on 63 is always serving up mouth-watering pizza made from the freshest ingredients. From classic pepperoni to their signature specials loaded with fresh vegetables and savory meats, there's something for everyone in the whole family. The cozy outdoor dining area is the perfect spot to enjoy a meal together and enjoy live entertainment. Or grab yours to go. Lake Martin Pizza Company on Highway 63, where great food and great times are always just a slice away.
Come on back in here and join us. Our guest, we don't have a 6:30 guest, Amy Coon over in Dadeville. Flutterflies will be on with us at 7:30. Look forward to Danny Hayes being out here with Tallapoosa County Historical Museum over in Dadeville because they had the big turnout with Miss Edith Blankenship this past Sunday over there. So look forward.
It's always interesting to see what he will bring with him.
He is a history buff. Oh, let me do the keys to summer. This is what I have today. I just got just one. So here you go. In the middle or around a track will make your hunt cool. When you're done there, go to the school. In the middle or around a track will make your hunt cool. When you're done there, go to the school. You know, when I read that thing yesterday, y'all said I read it like Biden. David Harris sent it to me, and I don't think he had all the words right in there.
Blame it on that. Yeah, blame it on that. Yeah,
I'll throw you under the bus there, David Harris.
That's your story, and you're sticking to it.
In fact, I've got to get David and Matt back out here. I love those boys. I love their storytelling, and I was had to be with Ellen that day. I think it was a last-minute thing. Too.
Oh, I enjoyed talking to them.
Oh, they are characters. They came from characters. Eleanor and Jimmy, their mom and dad. Teresa's the same way. So good morning to all those Hares and Youngs and all the rest of you, no matter where you are. Lake Martin Songwriters Festival, we're here.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. It starts. We'll have some guests out here tomorrow. I know Drake White will be calling in on the Friday show. I've got the lineup for tomorrow, but I can't. No, it'll be all these will be on our Friday. Friday show.
I should be in the songwriters thing. You know, I wrote a song back in the 3rd grade. Miss dadgum, music teacher at Stevens School, at Laurel School back then, Miss Janie lived on South Central. If I called her name, you know it. We had to write a song in 3rd grade.
Really? You remember the name of it?
No, but I can tell you the words to it. When you grow old, look at your hand. If it is wrinkled, you hit it with a pan and it'll knock the wrinkles out. And yeah, I wrote those lyrics.
You know what? Let me go ahead and tell you, Lake Martin Songwriters Festival folks. Don't call them.
I'm trying to tell you. I mean, I was before my time.
I was a songwriter too.
We
lived down Turn Lake.
Oh goodness.
Man, I think I still got. When I was drinking real cheap some early times. I wrote a song about that, but I bought an old truck from about a 50-something model Chevrolet from Ted Wilson.
Oh, okay.
It was rusty and dusty, and I wish I still had that old truck. Of course, I'm not a mechanic, so I couldn't keep it up. But that was in my again, my life is in stages. That was in my Willie Nelson. Think I was Willie Nelson on the road.
You thought
again.
you were on.
Yeah, had the beard. You know, that was a fun time of my life. I mean,
what was that in the 60s or 70s?
No, that would be in the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, okay.
Honeysuckle
that was
Rose.
in the urban cowboy movies and all that. Or?
Yeah, well, it was. Let's see, it was. Yeah, that
John
Travolta.
Yeah, but Johnny Lee.
Johnny
Yeah,
Lee,
some of his. Yeah, they all had beards, and Kenny Rogers had the beard.
But I was the Willie Nelson.
Okay.
So it was past 75, 76, late 70s, early 80s.
I was just a boy.
Yeah. Just
late 70s. I was a teenager.
Just a boy. But the Lake Martin Songwriters Festival will kick off. I believe tomorrow it will be at the Thursday, the 24th. Nippers at the lake. Around you got Lake Martin Pizza Company over in Dadeville. I mean, it is all around the lake. I know Vivian Autry will be on with us tomorrow, so we'll get an update from her. But it's gonna be a fun time. I'm looking forward to going down to Lake Martin. Stillwaters to the steak place over there. What's the name of that place over in Stillwaters?
Oh gosh.
Well, I've got the information here somewhere, but what's the name of that?
Some steakhouse.
What's the name of the place over there in Dadeville at Stillwaters? Prime Steakhouse. See, just ask the man in there. He's got the answers. But Charlie, thank you, Andy. Andy Tucker knew too. But Charlie Argo is going to be one of the judges for the local, and somebody from the Grammys is going to be. So looking forward to doing that. That's going to be from 5 to 6 on Friday, and Saturday I got to go to. I ain't done a remote. Now I enjoy doing radio remotes because there's no work to it during the daytime. This one's in Montgomery, Alabama, at a furniture store. So.
Okay.
You know what this is called? Paying your dues.
Paying your dues.
Oh man, let's see. Okay.
Go ahead. I was just going to jump in there.
Please
You tell me to jump in there. First off, a couple folks watching us. Of course, Robert Reams is always watching us.
Good morning, Robert.
And Myra Thornell McGill watching us again. Good morning, Myra.
Hello to Michael.
Yeah, that's right. He got married this past year.
Sure did. Good boy.
We got auditions coming up for Steel Magnolias, put on by Act 2. Here's a local group, theater group. Auditions are starting this week, Friday at 6 p.m., Saturday at 10 a.m., Sunday at 2 p.m. Does it say where the auditions are?
I would think the Benjamin Russell High School auditorium.
Okay, it didn't. Yeah, but auditions for Steel Magnolias.
Just girls.
It's all girls. Show dates are in October. They're auditioning for 6 female characters, ages 19 to late 60s. So that's a broad range there. That was to help. I had my hand over it down here. Auditions to be held at Act 2's location on 226 Tallapoosa Street.
I apologize.
It's not at the high school. That's probably where it's going to be, the actual show. But auditions to be at Act 2 building on Tallapoosa Street.
Right over here.
If you ladies want to test your theater skills, go and
well, that's a good, and that's a good that'd be a good play. It was a good movie.
Oh yeah,
a funny. Sally Fields was in there. Dolly Parton was in there.
The girl that played the mermaid, was her blonde-headed girl? Not in the movie, but she played another. She played what is her name? Anyways, a lot of big-time actresses in that. Act 2 is a great organization. They put on plays all the time. Another great organization I'm part of is Alexander City Arts, and we've got a huge event coming up, and we need you to come out and support us on that. It's a fundraiser for LCD Arts on August the 16th. Steak dinner out at Jake's. Tickets are $60 a piece, and that gets you a steak dinner. All the fixings provided by Jake and me, and have a Charles Forbes band there. They're going to play from 7 to 10, 6 to 7 while we're eating. Denise Bates will be soothing us with her saxophone. It'll be a fun night. So if you don't have your ticket yet, we still got some available. See me, call me, and let's get you out there, and y'all have a good time. We're having a good turnout so far, and we need everybody to come out.
That's gonna be a good event right there. Thank y'all for putting that on. Worship Friends and Family this coming Sunday starts at 10:30 at Life Point Church on Poplar Road. Lunch provided following the service. The guest speaker will be Miss Marilyn Benson. That's gonna be this coming Sunday. Vacation Bible School. I know summer's, as far as you children getting ready to go to school, is almost here or almost over. Summer's almost over. But Duncan Memorial Methodist Church Vacation Bible School for kids, teens, and adults, July the 27th through the 29th, 5:30. Dinner provided. We'll be right back. Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce. A lot going on over in the Dadeville area, as always, and especially with the Chamber. They're a very active group. I know the next event, they're really wanting you to get signed up right now. So I'm going to give you the number, 825-4019. That's Miss Molly. And ask about the October, the Fall Festival, October 4th, 9 to 3. But you need to get, if you're going to be a vendor, you need to get signed up now. 256-825-4019.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Hi, I'm Randy Dawkins, Tallapoosa County President at Riverbank and Trust. In our community, we're the one-stop shop for real estate, mortgage, and construction loans. Folks know they can trust us to find the best loan option for their needs, and that we'll personally guide them through the entire process, even by text. And since we're local, decisions are made quickly. We make lending simple.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Serving East Central Alabama since 2005, we are Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical of Sylacauga. Coosa Valley Respiratory has medical equipment and supplies, including oxygen to home ventilation services. We carry a full line of bracing, power chairs, scooters, and more. And when you trust Coosa Valley Respiratory, you are dealing with local people that care about your well-being. Providing quality home care for our community, Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort William, Sylacauga. Give us a call at 256-245-1411.
Ooh, Chick-fil-A is located on Highway 280 here in Alexander City. They have been around for a long time. Let's talk catering because they cater breakfast and lunch at Chick-fil-A. Let me tell you something. It's a neat place to sit down. It's a neat place just to whether you're going through it. Even when you're going through, you see a big long line. If they don't have one person out there, real quick, it'll be two people out there taking your order and making sure that everything flows well. That's just the way they do business at Chick-fil-A, Highway 280 in Alexander City. Good morning to you, Lois Ann Murphy. And every Chick-fil-A employee, thank you the way you treat people. Alex City Fire Department, Alex City Police Department charity softball game, July the 25th and the 26th. I'm sorry, July the 25th at 6. Admission and raffle tickets only $2. So this is all proceeds support Shop with a Cop and the Firefighter Fundraiser Fund. I'm assuming this is going to be at the Sportplex. I don't have that on here, so I don't know where.
Right, I would assume that would be true.
You know where I wish it would be? Byers Field, and it had a covered, the old covered deck that it had way back when. Man, I love that.
You know, I mentioned my pawpaw a lot out
That's
here.
all right. I'm glad you do.
My pawpaw we'd ride over to Byers Field. He loved baseball. Mm-hmm. And he had this, was it a Plymouth or Chrysler? Simca, little four-door, little bitty.
I remember a Simca.
Mm-hmm. It was gray. And we'd go out there and park up near the railroad tracks up there and sit on the hood of that car and watch baseball. Mm-hmm. At one time, we were at the Bailey Rec Center watching baseball at the big field up there.
Oh, yeah.
And we were sitting out there in the outfield, and somebody hit a home run, and it was coming right at us, and it hit the windshield and busted it, and he was like, that's all he'd say.
Yeah.
You know, we got it fixed, but he loved some baseball.
The old rec center, where right now it'd be where the middle school is and all that, but there used to be some tennis courts up there.
Tennis courts on the end of the football field up there. There were some bleachers between the tennis courts and the football field, and then you crossed the street and there was the big baseball field. Then the campfire hut was on the other side of the baseball field. The pool was down there, the outdoor pool, and then they had an indoor pool over there too.
When I was Big John Baker, who's a blessed memory, loved that big old boy. He and I coached our boys, and I think it was 7 and 8 year olds, and it was that field was right when you go over Mount Airy up here on the bottom down there.
Oh yeah,
that's where
there were 3 fields there.
Yeah,
1, 2, and 3. 3 was a short field because it backed up to the pool. Left field was not near as long as right field. It was kind of cut off, and I played on all 3 of those. It's amazing coming in and out of the entrance and exit there onto Mount Airy. No one ever, I don't remember anybody having a wreck or anything, because, now people are flying over that hill, probably dangerous now, But,
you know what, a lot of times when I go through that intersection up here where Foshee Guff was, that's the way I still look at it, at that red light, I remember being on that play field when, playground when I was a kid, and I just remember a wreck right there, and it was a panel truck that got hit, and I remember it going up on its side. And I don't think it turned over, but you know the way that metal on a wreck sounds anyway. But I think about that a lot of times. And another wreck I remember right in front of my house on Dayville Road. There was some pecan trees across the road where this car had run off the road and probably tried to jerk it back on and hit that dead blame pecan tree.
It didn't move, did it?
No. I can't remember if anybody got hurt or not. But it's,
my daughter had a wreck at Foshie's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when she just turned 16. She was headed to the high school to get pictures made for cheerleading. Her daughter was probably on her way over there too by then. And she had a green light, but she just turned in front of a car coming. She was Foshie's to the left. She turned left, and the guy T-boned her right there. And he said, she didn't even see me, I don't guess. No, sir. Daddy, I had the green light. It's like, yeah, but you still got to yield to that guy.
A green light don't mean nothing.
And that guy, he gets out, and he goes, man, I'm having a bad day. I just came to putting my cat down. And I was like, well, you met my daughter.
Yeah, that's you can't drive too defensive. You let your guard down 1 second. I mean, it can happen that fast.
That's right.
Lane closures. This is a city of Alexander City. The road shuts down at the end of Coley Creek Road. They've already done this near Dayville Road during the entire week. This work is expected to continue through the week of August 11th. During full road closures, traffic will be routed around the work zone using Turner Road. I know where that is.
It's not that's not a big detour.
So just make plans. So we'll keep updating you on that. Backpack Buddies fundraiser sale, Radney School Gym starts tomorrow through next Thursday 9 to 4, every day except Sunday 1 to 4. Summer classes outdoors or summer classic outdoors furniture and Gabby indoor furniture. I guess that's brand names. I'm not sure.
Don't look at
All
me.
proceeds go to. Don't get me lying. Ricky Price. He used to be a detective with Marson Haynes. He lives over in the valley, and he's done the show with me. Been on the show before. It's been a while, but he is the funniest guy. He said, I asked him a question. He said, don't get me lying. But good morning to you, Ricky Price, over in the valley. All proceeds go to Backpack Buddies food program, which provides weekend meals for food for insecure and youth. So this is a good thing. Jamie Dark, and there'll be a lot of volunteers that'll be, putting that.
It's a good program.
It really is. Bingo tomorrow night at the Elks Lodge. This is the last farmers market. I sliced my last tomatoes. I gotta get me some tomatoes today to go with my corn and peas and I think an okra tonight.
I've got some. I planted I got 2 tomato plants, planted them late.
That's all right.
And they are just blooming. I got about 5 or 6 on each. They're all green, but they're so far they're looking pretty.
Good. I hope those late ones are really good. But I need to get me some tomatoes today. So if anybody's got, do a little pour mouth. If you got any tomatoes you need to get rid of,
and he doesn't mean throw them at him. No rotten tomatoes thrown at him.
But the farmers market 7-11 this coming Saturday will be the last one for this year, unless they in times when this is early this year, and I really don't blame them. But in times that they've done this, they will maybe have a special Saturday. We'll keep you updated on that. Hey, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Coons Corner, man, right around the corner on Hillaby Street for lunch today. Country fried steak, mashed potatoes, mixed greens, butter beans, carrots, corn, and one of my all-time favorites, bread pudding. Breakfast is being served right now at Coons Corner.
Worthy and Mitchell Insurance now has the Cancer Answer. Our plans cover radiation and chemo treatments, surgery benefits, skin cancer. 30 specified diseases are covered. Our plan also has a return of premium benefit if not used. Call Skipper Worthy or Terry Mitchell today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Obituaries this morning brought to you by Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Mr. Franklin Douglas Seitz, 83, has passed away. Memories and condolences may be shared at www.radneyfuneralhome.com. Radney Funeral Home is honored to serve the family of Franklin Douglas Seitz. Graveside service for Miss Patricia Pike, 83, of Goodwater, will be Thursday, July 24th at 2 p.m. at Rock Springs Baptist Church. The family will receive friends on Thursday, July 24th, from 12 to 1 p.m. at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is also honored to serve the family of Miss Patricia Pike. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the folks who have lost loved ones, and we'll be right back.
Worthy and Mitchell Insurance is now offering medical insurance. We offer $5 million lifetime maximum per policy. You can customize a plan to fit your healthcare and budget needs. Use any doctor or hospital of your choice. Call Skipper Worthy or Terry Mitchell today.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
I'm Mike Dinsmore. During my life, I've been a teacher, a businessman, a pastor, and for most of the life, a resident of Alexander City. And now I'm ready to serve as your mayor. With over 30 years of experience in business and 40 years in the pastoral ministry, I've learned how to listen to people and plan processes that get things done. This is about our future and the future of our children. We do that by building a better economy, better infrastructure, invest in our education, and improve the quality of life for every single person in Alexander City. Let's move forward together.
Paid for by Mike Dinsmore for mayor. P.O. Box 301, Alexander City, Alabama, 35011.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
This spring and summer, make your land, farming, lawn, and landscaping needs have zero risk and 100% success with Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, with 0% financing on all our Mahindra tractors, many with up to 84-month terms. Our inventory of Mahindra tractors and farm implements is beefed up, and more are coming in daily. We also have extended 0% terms on Spartan mowers to handle your mowing needs with the best and zero-turn mowers priced to move. At Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, your authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer.
Me Mama's Grub Hub, located in Dadeville, Alabama, on South Street. Let me tell you something. When I say this, I mean it, because I've had their catering, but you can go there today for lunch, and you go have a lunch that when you finish that lunch, you go say, you know what, you were right, absolutely delicious. Me Mama's Grub Hub with a name like that, can't go wrong. Now the set has the change. We try to keep the set neat, and our guest was just saying that, but it hadn't looked this pretty in a long time, because Pretty in Pink, Miss Amy Coon, with us out here. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Tell folks what businesses you have on the backside of the courthouse.
I have Flutterflies Gift Shop and Sweet Magnolia Salon and Spa.
And you got to go through the Flutterflies first.
That's right.
And then you get
go
on
in and see all our wonderful products, and then go to the salon and spa.
Y'all keep a great selection over there. And when I say great selection, I'm talking about gift selection in Flutterflies. Yes. And that's, do you do all the buying for that, or you got
I
some
do,
help?
but the girls help me a lot,
They kind of let you know, hey, we need to start, we need to add
Exactly.
this, we've been asked to handle this, and so you learn from.
I do, and it's things like, we sell like food products like barbecue sauces and things like
The Jack
that.
Daniels, I got it, and I like it.
And there's a lot of people that come to us and say, well, what about this kind or this kind? So we see if we can find it or something close to it. We're actually selling the Chimney Rock hot sauces now.
Now,
They're really good.
Chimney Rock hot sauce is really, and that's local.
It is.
Yeah, is it made? I guess it's made local, or is it?
Yes, because their address is Dadeville.
Wow. Kind of like the Sims boys that had the Wickles Pickles.
That's right.
I mean, they started there, and it grew and grew, and they sold it, and I'm sure they did okay with that.
They
That
did it.
was
You can find that in grocery stores, Walmart,
all
everywhere.
over the place, all over the place, and all different. From the pickles to okra to a little bit of everything. Are you a cook?
Yes.
What do you enjoy cooking?
I
See,
guess
we don't have anything to do with the business, but what?
I actually enjoy cooking like home cooked meals, like meatloaf, fried okra, mashed potatoes, things like that. Really?
That's my favorite.
That's just like, to me, it's like the easiest. With kids growing up, that was kind of the thing that was a go-to. So.
Were your children picky eaters?
Not really. I think Austin, my oldest, and Mallory, my daughter, was probably the two that ate like a bird. That's what I called it.
Yeah, I know.
They would try things, but they really did. They ate like a bird. Seth and Spencer, they ate really well.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how? I think today, are children pickier today?
Yes.
They want chicken fingers and macaroni and cheese, which nothing wrong with that. But believe me, there's a whole lot more food out there than you just mentioned it. Is that you grew up on that, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Was your mom a good cook? Is that who you learned from?
Yes, my mom, my grandmother, Granny Pike, my mom's mom. Now she could cook up some stuff.
Really?
You go down there at 4 a.m. and she's already up cooking, and there'll be a huge spread in the kitchen and on the tables. And
that's how she was brought up. Isn't it funny how generation after generation, how we pick up or we don't pick up with Granny Pike? That's all she knew.
That's right.
I mean, and today it's hurry up and wait.
Yes, and we do a lot more fast foods and
yeah.
fast. And when
Yeah.
I say fast foods, even at home, we do a lot more of
Yeah,
that, like
right.
pizzas and things
Go to
like that.
microwave.
My husband and I, when we cook together, we have a garden.
Oh,
So
okay.
we put like peas, we freeze them, and we do some
Corn.
tomato sauce,
Yes,
corn,
salsa.
okra. We go ahead and cut it and batter it and freeze it.
Wow.
So some of our meals are cornbread and peas.
Oh, and that's a meal.
Yes,
When you
it
say meal,
is.
that's all. So what do you have in your garden this year?
Let's see, tomatoes.
You didn't bring tomatoes with you.
I
I'm just
didn't.
about.
If I would have known you wanted some, I would have, because we have a lot right now.
I'm just joking. I was just joking.
I
Not
do.
really.
Let's see. It's okra, peas, and that's the purple whole peas and the
yeah.
lima beans, and then tomatoes this year. Last year we did. Oh, and we did some squash. But last year we tried the corn and the okra and everything, and it gets a little overwhelming when you have too much.
Yeah,
And it's just
sure.
my husband and I. We both
Yeah.
work full time, and we have the business, so we have to have time for that too.
Yeah.
It's mostly
a
him.
garden takes time.
Yes, it's mostly him. He tends to the garden
Wow.
and
Thank
does
you,
a
sir.
lot of the lot of the picking, and then we both shell the peas and freeze and do all that stuff.
So you freeze them. Do you put any up in? Do you can anything?
We haven't really canned, but we like. I learned a trick with the tomatoes to be able to make tomato sauce with them. So what we do is we prepare the tomato sauce, and then I put it in Ziploc baggies and freeze it like that. It's easier to store in the deep freezer
Right.
like that. And then the peas, we do the same thing. After we finish shelling them, we bag those in Ziploc bags like meal portions, and then we freeze those.
You're killing me. Absolutely killing me. What have you learned in business in the last year or so that you didn't see coming? 'Cause you're a business person. You're a business person.
I know that there's ups and downs in businesses where you have times that you're really thriving, and then you have times that
Those are good.
yes, and then you have times that things are really slow, or we change, like employees go back home, like Chicago, California,
Yep.
Prattville, things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So we've seen a good bit of change this summer compared to last summer.
With help?
Both.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
because everybody, they're going back home. I knew that some were temporary.
Right.
But it's all good because it's learning,
Right.
not just for me, but for the girls, and some of it for our customers, that we make changes. We change things in the gift shop, like the way it looks, move the counter to another location,
Think you have
things
to.
like that. It keeps it alive, because when it's the same old, and you're slow, it gets to be kind of boring, or like you dread, and you don't want that. So we're constantly trying to come up with new ideas
Create.
or new products or something.
You got to be
like that.
creative.
Yes.
I mean, in a gift shop, the girls have to be creative with what they do. I know we've talked about this before, but I'm going to ask it again. Do you see more young folks or girls getting into cosmetology?
Yes.
Because it's a growing.
Yes, we do. The only thing that I've noticed the longer this goes on is the younger girls. They're eager to learn something new and to get this degree, but they don't really understand the work you have to put into cosmetology to build your clientele. They kind of expect to come in and the clients are there. And it's disheartening to them. So I tell them, to hold on, and, the longer
good
it takes.
advice.
And then it does. They do end up building clientele, but they struggle a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah, well, girls, let me just tell you something. Girls or guys, whoever's getting into this, it's not going to happen overnight.
No,
I mean, it's
it
going to take.
doesn't.
In fact, it's going to take years.
Yes.
And then when you build it up, they'll come.
That's
They'll
right.
continue. If
That's
they
right.
like what you do, I would think you got to be carrying a conversation. You got to be a good listener. You got to have passion. You got to have sympathy, because
That's right.
everybody that sits down in those chairs, they're really wanting to talk.
They have a story to tell.
They got a story. So listen. So the next time they come in, one thing I've learned out here on the show over the years, everybody loves to hear their name. So
They
when
do.
they come through that door, I know you got them down, but when they hear their name, they stand up a little straighter. They sit
do.
down with a smile, and you continue to mention their name.
Right.
It goes a long way. Are you seeing that?
We do, we do, and it makes us feel good that when they walk in the door that we remember, oh, there's Barbara.
Yeah.
You know, hey, how are you today? You know, and how's your grandbaby
Yeah, exactly
doing?
right.
You know, whatever the story is that they tell, and that's with anybody, even in conversation. Someone that you meet at a party or a dinner, and then you see them in the grocery store. When you call them by their name, and the older I get, I'm starting to know why my mom couldn't remember names. So when I do, it makes me feel good too.
Amy, I just thought about this. Talking about those girls and talking about their clientele. I would think they would have to almost keep a log or a folder on every one of those, and when they hear that story, when they leave, write down a name they mentioned, and then that would help them build up their log and their clientele.
Social media is a big thing, so that's how they learn most of their stuff or keep up with them.
You know what? We got by without social media one day.
We did.
Social media could be right there in downtown Dadeville, Alabama. Thank you so much for coming out here.
Thank you
And
for
best of
having me.
luck to you. Best of luck to all you girls. And remember, it just takes time.
That's right.
We'll be right back. Porch Auto Sales located on Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama. Let's just talk service, because that's what they're all about. That's just one thing is what they're all about, servicing your vehicle. And let me tell you something. You know this. If you keep that vehicle serviced, it's just going to last you longer. It's just you're taking care of your private stock. Yeah, make it get personal with your vehicle. Let Porch Auto Sales get personal with your vehicle and service.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Dalton Insurance. Let's talk about it right now. My old buddy Tyler Dalton says this: whether you're retiring in 6 months or 6 years, Tyler's one-on-one insurance plan reviews make sure you're not overpaying and that you've got the coverage you need when aging into Medicare. Dalton Insurance has health care, Medicare, and life insurance. Call today, 334-489-3624.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353 or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
The Honda Summer Event is going on now at Sarah Honda in Sylacauga. Hit the road with the hottest ride. Plus, every vehicle we offer comes with a Sarah Promise, like a new 2025 Honda Civic Sedan, lease for $289 a month, or a new 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid, lease for $369 a month, or like a 2025 Ridgeline, lease for $359 a month. Your ultimate summer wheels await at Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
$77 degrees outside right now. Yeah, we're starting off hot, and it's going to be scattered thunderstorms later today. 87 for a high, 50-50 chance of rain. 73 for a low tonight. Partly clouded skies, no rain. Going into the weekend looking like this, about a 40% chance of rain. Tomorrow, upper 80s. 73 for a low tomorrow night. Slight chance of rain on Friday, 89 and 72. Really, it's just going to be hot Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but no rain. Supposedly. You know how that goes. Low to mid-90s, even getting up Monday, 96. Mid-70s at nighttime. So there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends, of course, at Chop Gun Pest Control. Highway 280 in Alexander City. How's that sound right there? Silence is golden. From Hayes, Kansas, all the way from, we start off in Hayes, or talking about Hayes, Kansas this morning, and Hayes, Kansas is joining us right now. Danny Hayes.
Good morning from Dadeville, Alabama. Yeah, we were just talking about, Matt Dillon used to talk about Hayes, Kansas all the time.
Sure did.
Wasn't that a good TV show?
Yeah, you and I got the memo. We wore blue, but Kenny over there ain't wearing blue today.
I looked to see what y'all had on before I got dressed.
Yeah.
Make sure I didn't clash and keep in fashion, you know, right there.
You know, you talk about Hayes, Kansas, you talking about Gunsmoke, or you talking about Matt Dillon, and I remember John Wayne coming on the set for the very first Gunsmoke. And I just happened to see, I've just seen it one time, and I think I've seen probably every Gunsmoke, like a lot of folks, Andy Griffith shows. But he made the prediction at that time that this show right here, it's a clean show. It's Matt Dillon, you got good actors in it, good scripts. He said this show will be around for a long time.
Oh, it was
and
too.
Man, he hit the nail on the head.
Miss Kitty never could nail him down though, could she?
No, and let me ask y'all, Festus or Chester? Which one do you like? Either one of them? You like one better?
Festus for sure.
Yeah.
Donk, you so darn ornery today.
You ever heard
he
him?
was a good singer.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you ever hear him sing?
Sons of the Pioneers.
Yeah, he could sing.
He got a beautiful voice. And I've seen him, when you see him out of character, not Festus, in another movie, which I've seen him in several other movies, you don't hardly recognize him.
No, because when he was Festus, he would do something with his face.
Oh, he would just get distorted faces.
Yeah.
But the character he played with Doc, what a great combination they were.
They're fussing.
And it was all clean. It was all clean.
Doc Adams and talking to Matt about doling out some laudanum for somebody who was in pain.
Yeah,
Not much medicine, but everybody knew that show and knew the characters. And Miss Kitty's Long Branch, which was a brothel, was what about it amounted to. But that word was never used. I don't
Really wasn't.
I don't believe. But it was interesting to watch that old show. May I digress and mention about, thank you for mentioning about our meeting at the museum. Incidentally, I represent the...
I'm sorry.
No, it's quite, I forget myself. The Tallapoosa County Museum, I call it, the Tallapoosa Historical Society. And I'm the president of it, and I'm proud to be.
Yes, sir.
You're vice president, secretary, treasurer, too, aren't you?
No, we have two vice presidents, and Miss Gaither, Sharon Gaither, is a long-time secretary, treasurer, does a wonderful job. She worked with the state for a good many years. She's highly organized, which I'm not at times, but I bring my little junk and items. I'm sort of the hands-on item guy, and she's the paperwork organization. And
good combination.
Marcia Pace is highly organized, retired teacher, and so I get to sit back and I do my things and they do their things, and it all works together. We all know what each other's doing, and we enjoy having private showings for individuals. Just had one for the retired teachers of Tallapoosa County. Had that this week. Enjoyed that very much, and had a wonderful time. A little participation thing about recalling little items from the 50s and 60s, and it was just wonderful talking about things like old wringer washing machines and stuff like that. So
But then you have Miss Edith Blankenship, Dr. Cameron's daughter, as a speaker, and I understand it was well attended.
it was well. I don't know how busy Ryan is, but I had a picture of Miss Edith and
Okay.
there we
Jeff
are.
Lynn.
Jeff Lynn, and there she is with her book that she wrote years ago. They're out of print, and she had about 5 or 6 left, and they got snapped up just like that.
I bet.
Right quick. It was a really good, interesting presentation. One of the best we've had in a long time. Good
for y'all.
attendance.
Good for y'all.
Maybe about pushing 50, something like that. But that's a good crowd for most any kind of a meeting. But we had
congratulations.
Well, we had a wonderful time. We're trying to have some really interesting speakers and who have some items like a book or something. And I bring things for Scott to see because he likes items.
Where's that Coca-Cola bottle? You got to.
Let me get to this one here.
Where's
There
that?
you go.
Does it have anybody?
Show me how well you can read there, please, sir. Where that bottle came from. People are always curious. Where did you get that? Where did you get this Dadeville Coca-Cola bottle?
Alabama.
Okay.
And there it is.
Found this Dadeville, Alabama Coca-Cola bottle at an abandoned well on Northwest Street in Dadeville. Found April of 2025. So this is a new one. Donated to the Tallapoosa County Historical Society. Hope you can use in your display. Rayford Farrington. Rayford Farrington found that.
He's a good man, and he brought that to us, I guess, about as soon as he found it. And the unique thing about, excuse me, Scott, the unique thing
I was trying to read what he was saying.
He was kind when you snatched it right out of his hand there.
I thought he was asleep dreaming about milking a cow.
I was trying to get my eyes, trying to get an angle to see what it says. It says trademark registered.
A good pair of eyes between the four of y'all over there.
Got these on upside down.
Contents. How many ounces?
6. There's the date right there. You see it? 1923.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's the year that the construction of Martin Dam began, in about the middle of 23. Of course, there'd been lots and lots of surveys being done years before, but this
December.
20.
And it says 25th. Does it say 25th?
December 25th?
I don't know. Yeah, it does. Isn't it? Christmas Coke
That's a
here.
Christmas Coke.
The Coca-Cola Company in Dadeville got the bottles from Pittsburgh Glass, I guess. And in 23, they knew what was coming up about Mr. Martin going to be shipping Coca-Colas to the dam.
Sure
and
was,
they
yeah.
started
Yeah.
ordering bottles and
Wow.
bottles and bottles.
Where was the Coke plant over there in Dadeville?
If you walked out of the front doors of the city library or Horseshoe
Yeah,
Bend
yeah,
Library,
right.
and there's you look straight across the street, just to the left a little bit's a parking lot, and that it was right there's where it's
Really?
at. Yeah,
Okay,
and
I've
that's-
never known that.
That's where the historical marker is too, telling the information about
So
that.
there were Coca-Cola had bottling plants everywhere back
Well,
then.
right
We
down
had
below
one here
campus,
in town.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big one, yeah. Doc Miller, veterinarian,
Miller.
bought that thing.
Remember Ralph Simpson? Where do you live, Ralph? Behind the Coca-Cola plant.
I know Danny and I remember. I remember at the high school, and I had to be a kid, but that's where we would go, and Dr. Miller would hand out pencils.
Oh yes,
Pencils
he would.
and Cokes, I believe.
At the
They
school.
would-
You
they-
talking about at the school?
Yeah, at the school. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We would get every year. Coke would come. We get
Yeah.
a bottle that size right there and a pencil.
Oh yeah, he would do that, and it'd be one of those big long pencils like these things. I like pencils. I don't know why. I'm old fashioned about some things, but I like writing with a pencil. He said with a handful of stuff. Let me put some of this back down here out of the.
But Cokes, and especially that one right there, with this coming year, 2026 being the 100 year of Lake Martin, will the Tallapoosa County Historical Museum have a section for that? We'll talk about that when we return. Doc's Cafe, breakfast is being served right now, so go enjoy some breakfast at Doc's Cafe. Today at lunchtime, and I've had them both, sloppy joes or chicken fingers, and those chicken fingers are some big ones, and they're some good ones. Tater tots, fried okra, mac and cheese, speckled butter beans, and tomato biscuit soup. So check it out. And remember, when you go there, tell them you heard us talking about them in a very kind way on the front porch, and they're going to give you 10% off.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
4 days, multiple venues, non-stop entertainment from Nashville's top music makers. The Lake Martin Songwriters Festival is back, July 24th through the 27th. Visit LakeMartinSongwritersFestival.com for details.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
3 of Alabama's own, one unforgettable night. Country music star Drake White takes the stage with special guests Adam Hood and Charlie Argo. Live at the Amp, July 26th. Brought to you by the Lake Martin Songwriters Festival. Tickets on sale now.
Oh, Norman Cosmetics is located in downtown let's back up. Downtown Alexander City on Calhoun Street inside the square. Now, Vicky and Robin are sisters, the 2 beautiful sisters. They have bought this business. It is a business. But, you know, they're adding their touch of love to it, and that means so much to me. And it'll mean the same thing to you girls. Go by Merle Norman Cosmetics inside the square and meet the girls and meet the product today. Good morning. Welcome back to the show. Mr. Organized with us out here this morning, Danny Hayes with the Tallapoosa County Historical Museum in downtown Dayton. That's just open on Saturdays all day.
It is Saturdays only.
Free.
We go in at about 10 and leave about 4. And we have a core group of 5 of us that just really regular.
Good for y'all.
And I depend on them a lot. We've all got our separate things that we do. I wanted to mention, if I could digress just a little bit. Last week was a historical week for our area, for our nation. Locally, we had General Russo come down through Talladega and Decatur. I got the years written down there, but I don't know if I got it right there.
Well, it'd been the 1860s?
Yeah, 1864
Okay.
for the year. It ended in 65. Anyway, he came down marching to go tear up the railroads in Opelika to cripple up the South, the Confederacy.
Was Russo Northern?
Yes,
Okay,
he's one of them darn Yankees.
Okay.
So, if I could just sort of briefly scan through this marker, this is not the official one, but this is really interesting. It is, especially if you're from Ellick City. A column of mounted federal troops passed through what was then Youngsville, what they called it then,
Ellick City.
on the way to destroy the West Point Railroad in Opelika, to cripple up material going between Georgia and Montgomery and Mobile, this, that, and the other, led by Major General Lovell H. Russo. He rode through Ellick City, rode through Youngsville about 6 p.m. on the 16th, which was just a few days ago. The Yankees only stayed long enough to take what they wanted in grain, cornmeal, and bacon stored in 4 large warehouses, and they put a torch to the rest.
Wow, yeah.
They destroyed.
Did they kill anybody?
No, but they destroyed the food, may as
Right.
well kill people.
Yeah.
Put a torch to the rest, and the other sentence is they crossed the Tallapoosa River. This is really good. at Stowe's Ferry. That's the one that serviced the people that came to Sturtevant and wanted to get on across the river to go on into Alex City.
Right.
There was no railroad bridge there yet.
Yes, sir.
The Grain Corps, they was all put a torch to it. They crossed the river at Stowe's Ferry into the river, 2,500 men marching through Alex City.
Wow.
And this is interesting. Strung out for miles, took the route of Hillaby, Stowe Ferry, which is now Stowe Ferry Road, which is Scott Road.
Oh, it's off Scott Road, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
they came
yeah,
down through
wow.
there and came on through Dadeville, and another reading I had, and passed right directly in front of the museum on Broadnax.
I'll be darned.
The main road through Dadeville and on down to Opelika.
So was the ferry right there where the boat ramp is, off Stowe Ferry Road down there now?
I understand it was just a little bit above the railroad trestle instead of this side of the south side. The railroad trestle there was built later on, and Sturtevant
Right.
ended on the Dadeville side of it. And the Stowe Ferry, which is kin people of my friend James Richard Knowles, who gave us the Arrowhead collection. But
Two questions. 2,500 men. Were they on horses? Were they wagons, or both, or
They were-
walking?
they were walking, marching. The horses, of course, could get through the river. The men crossed the river at a narrow, shallow place. I read,
Wow.
and walked in the water.
Really?
So, and on through the night now, they walk during the night in the dark. And imagine having to walk from Dadeville to Opelika with boots full of water. How uncomfortable that would be.
I always wonder about how you eat. Look at me, I like to eat. How in the world did they prepare food for 2,500 men on a daily basis?
It says right here.
Well, they
but
stole the bacon.
They stole the food, grain, cornmeal, and burned and destroyed the rest of it, and left people standing there with nothing.
They took it with them. Yeah,
When did they build the railroad trestle? Do you know what year that was?
I thought about that on the way
1900s?
up here.
Early
I'm
1900s?
going to do a program on the railroads one day, and we'll get all that. It came in sections up to Camp Hill and up to Dadeville.
I'd love to hear about that, Nanny.
But that's when Alexander City really, really took off.
Yeah.
Named it after the first settler was a gentleman named Young. That's where it got Youngville. And then the president of the railroad was so-and-so Alexander.
E.P. Alexander.
That's what it got.
Used to be an E.P. Alexander
What it got the
over
name.
on across from Coons Corner over there.
Right.
But this is interesting that you can stand there and look at a street like in front of the museum and think, in the 1860s, there's 2,500 men walked right through here.
What would you do now if you saw 2,500 men walking down the street?
I'd tuck tail and run. I'd get out of
Exactly.
there.
I'll put up a hot dog stand.
Yeah, that'd work.
That's right.
Get some of that
Wouldn't those
back.
guys love to stop to a hot dog stand? God, a hot dog would have been good.
You got relish for that?
Hot dogs, you go back to the 1860s, a hot dog was probably not even a meal.
No.
I mean, you think, in today, it's just a simple meal for us.
Somebody's invented hot dogs. Like, what we're gonna do is just scrap this old nasty scrap meat over here. Oh, let's mash it together and put it in a tube.
So when they got to Opelika, what did they do?
Started pulling the rails up. They actually went into Lochapoka first.
Okay.
Started pulling up the rails, which are held down with spikes,
Right.
and you needed big levers to pull it up. And I don't know how they managed to get fires hot enough by burning buildings and piling up timbers and cross ties, I guess, and got the rails hot enough to bend. And
Wow.
Ryan, I had a picture of Rousseau and then the bent rails. I don't know. If
Amazing. This is really history. This really happened over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Then we, of course, coming up on the 100-year anniversary of Lake Martin, let me go back to the railroad. Was the railroad trestle, dumb question, railroad trestle built before Lake Martin?
Well, I don't know. It would probably be easier, just like the Kalijah Bridge was built before the lake backed up, because it was so high up, and a wooden bridge too. I hate the thing wasn't left where people could walk out there, but it was a hazard. But the railroads came in sections, as I mentioned, and eventually made it on to Birmingham up there.
And Jack Wright, good morning to you, buddy, and to your lovely wife. He let us know the railroad came to Alex City in 1873. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Oh, we
Be
have
right
a
back.
listener. We have a
Well, let's go. Let's go to downtown Dadeville, or right across the road from our buddy Danny Hayes, where the Mitchell House is. Went to the Scott and I went to the quarterly over there just the other day, and Vivian mentioned then, if you want to have an event here at Christmas time, I can't think of a neater place. I'm sure it's gonna be all lit up for Christmas time, a Christmas tree, maybe even a Christmas party there. Yeah, plan that Christmas party at MitchellHouseEvents.com today.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, clearing and grading.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World. '25 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Seven 7:43 out here on the front porch with our old buddy Danny Hayes. from Dadeville, Alabama, via Kellyton, Alabama, Coosa County, talking about history.
Yeah, a lot of history, and we, you know, I'm always telling you about people that are watching us. I got a buddy of mine from Auburn. He and I marched in the band to go to Auburn, played the trombone together. Now we have the same hairdo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has hair just like mine. His name is Clint Combs. He's watching
Clint.
us from Jacksonville, Florida, online.
I'll be dog. Good morning to you, buddy.
Good morning, Clint.
Clint.
War Eagle.
Clint Holmes.
Combs.
Combs. What does he do?
He is some kind of engineer. He's smart.
Good for you there, Clint.
I wasn't smart. He's smart.
Hey, let's go back to you talk about smart. These people that sent men to the moon, that's a different kind of smart.
Unbelievable. The average person can't understand how these signals go through the airwaves, and there are very few people that understand that math involved with such a thing like that. Kenneth, what I brought, and Scott, are some Kenneth, are some pictures that old Danny Boy here made off of the television.
Wow.
We had the 35 millimeter camera, and they gave the settings and timing and aperture and all that kind of stuff. And I set the 35 millimeter camera that my brother brought back from Vietnam. And I took.
Really?
Yes, that's where it came from.
I'm
a camera buff. These are actual pictures of the moment that we stepped down on the moon, and they, of course, weren't clear like pictures are today, but still, it's nostalgic. There's the 3 astronauts. And incidentally, one stayed in the, I don't know what you call it. The capsule. And the other 2 actually walked on the moon. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin actually stepped onto, there we go, right yonder.
Wow.
And it wasn't very clear, but that's the moment that it happened. And I believe that's Neil Armstrong was stepped down first, I believe, and then Buzz Aldrin. And don't ask me who got down and took the pictures. I don't know. There he is, 96 years old.
Cool.
And Buzz Aldrin is still living. He was remarried at age 93.
Why in the world would you do that?
You go it, Buzz.
Yeah.
You're my hero.
Yep.
But one giant step for mankind. What was that saying?
Something like that. A small step.
One small
step for man, a big step for mankind, something like that. But anyway.
But were they really on the moon, or was that out in Arizona?
There's no way under the shining sun if you could get that many thousands of people to be in on a conspiracy. Let me tell you something, we didn't really go.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
But isn't that amazing? But what we've learned through going to the moon over the last, what was that, 50 years ago?
We've got a spacecraft out there called Voyager that's so many billion miles, and we have until recently been getting signals. I think it was sent up in the late 70s or early 80s. Amazing. And traveling at some unbelievable 120-something miles per hour. I checked that 2 or 3 times. Now that'll outrun a 57 Chevrolet.
Yeah.
But that thing,
I'd get dizzy riding in that.
I read that it took 20-something hours for a signal to get from Voyager to Earth and back forth. It's that far.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. So we're talking about some ultra unbelievable high technical stuff that there's not one person out of a million can understand how that operates.
But what used to be a big deal, and maybe it's not a big deal anymore, maybe they don't even do it anymore, but to see those capsules come back into atmosphere, a parachute would drop them in the water, and you'd have somebody out there to pick them up.
How they don't burn up coming in. The panels on that keeps it from burning up. Yeah.
Well, it's got a doggone good parachute. What's more amazing is that Elon Musk can let one come back and grab it with the big holders and set it down. That's what's unbelievable about it. But anyway, the pictures are something displayed in the museum about and children don't really get in to understand what's going on with all that. But
that's history. That's part of history.
I'm proud of
back in the probably late 60s, the cartoons, Dick Tracy. Remember Dick Tracy?
Yeah.
He would sit there and talk to somebody on his watch.
Yeah.
Yes,
it would be so cool to be able to do that. And guess what?
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, just while you were talking, I didn't. I thought I had it in there. when they first came out with the little digital watches and all that kind of stuff, had the little red numbers on them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was just futuristic. It's obsolete now, you know, and the LEDs taking over. We've seen so many changes in communication. We had to, you know, stop and knock on somebody's door and borrow the phone if you had a flat tire,
Yeah.
that sort of
Right.
thing. But now it's
Now we're not gonna let them in.
Yeah, you won't let them in.
No.
well, if you know somebody in London, England right now, you can call them from what you know
Right.
from where you're sitting. It's amazing. Let me back up.
You know, somebody will call them real quick.
No. Let me back up and touch just a little bit on an item or two. People are always asking us what's very popular in the museum, and I've covered this many times up here. The diorama battle scene from Horseshoe Bend that we got from them when they remodeled, that is by far the most, oh, James, come look at
Yeah,
this.
you're
you
right.
know. It's really, and then we listen to, I saw this when I was 18 years old. The thing's 53 years old. And people really do go gaga
Yeah.
over that thing in the back room. We got that dark room and got that display lit up in a little fort-looking building in front of it.
I remember it well at Horseshoe Bend National Military Park.
Oh, people just love that thing. And we got that room cleaned up, and it looks real nice.
Good for y'all, Dan. And we don't thank you and everybody that's involved in making that happen. You're keeping history, Tallapoosa County history, preserved. For that, we thank y'all. Thank everybody that's involved.
It's entertaining to us as much as people that come in there, because we know there's nothing else like that place in this county, and maybe somewhere else, but not in this county, or maybe East Alabama. The Museum of East Alabama in Opelika is nothing like ours. We're strictly Tallapoosa County, excuse me, and down there I think they cover 3 or 4 or 5 counties. Well, as we concentrate on our county, and people can relate to it, such as the teachers meeting we had. And we had a good conversation and drug those memories out of those ladies. Let me just read off a few things we touched on and
Please.
talked about, and I'll be very brief with that.
That's okay.
I had these things and set out for them to see. First thing I had was an old loud school bell before there were electronic bells. The old big bell.
Yeah.
And you could hear that thing across the street when I said, I got to call this class to, get in from recess, and y'all come in. Da, 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 and they just, oh, we remember that. And I said, let's show of hands. Who still has a mercury thermometer?
Mercury thermometer.
Who's driven a straight shift car? We love this thing. Who's got a clock that you wind up still? Yeah, all right, here we go. I got you on this one. Who's got an ironing board? Well, who irons clothes?
Me.
Kenny Jr.'s wife, Leah, still irons all their stuff.
I iron clothes.
Really?
Yeah, yes.
Really?
That's the elite of LXU there. Who keeps a highway map in the car dash pocket, glove compartment, we used to call it?
Rand McNally, we don't have those
Rand
anymore.
McNally, yeah.
I've got one. They still make them. They're wonderful. Who owns a typewriter, still at home? And the ladies were doing the hands up and this, that, and the other. I said, who's got a bathroom scale with a dial in it instead of an $11 battery in it? Who's got an old bathroom scale that never tears
Oh, okay,
up?
yeah.
broke mine.
And the
It's not digital.
Well,
Yeah.
when the battery go dead, you got to buy lithium battery for it. Who has been to a drive-in movie? And all the ladies did this.
What was the last movie you saw? You remember?
We were in high school. Gosh,
Was
I
it the
don't
one
remember.
here?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
We would
okay.
load my daddy's truck up. Had two by 6 boards, and we would take a grill over there and cook hot dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
It
Wow.
sort
And
of went.
sometimes we'd sneak people in the trunk of a car.
Sometimes, every time. It sort of went down in latter years. There were
Yeah.
actually pine trees up in front of the screen.
Yeah.
It was really, really bad.
I remember watching Smokey and the Bandit there, and my Uncle
Really?
Gordon. My Uncle Gordon and Aunt Barbara took me and Tommy. We saw Smokey and the Bandit at the drive
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
That was in the 70s?
70s, yeah.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
I saw that movie in Guatemala City, and the Spanish name of the movie was Dos Picaros con Suertes, Two Vagabonds That Are Lucky, is what that translated as.
To Smokey and the Bandit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Two vagabonds, two lucky vagabonds.
You never cease to amaze me. We'll be right back. Tell them about the concert at the AMP this coming Saturday night.
Well, you can get your tickets via Eventbrite for the Late Martin Songwriters Festival. Drake White in concert with special guests Adam Hood and Charlie Argo this Saturday night, July 26th at the AMP on Lake Martin. Starts at 6 p.m. Go to LakeMartinSongwritersFestival.com for more information. It's going to be a great night down there. This is the one event they're having all week that is, you have to have a ticket to get in, but this is going to be, as my buddy up in Nashville says, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Y'all go out.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet from Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take to the road in a rugged new full-size Chevy Silverado with discounts up to $13,000 off MSRP. New 2026 Chevy Equinox with all-around versatility and affordable pricing. Now with discounts up to $4,000 off MSRP. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Banner Building Summer Sale is happening right now. No money down, no payments for 90 days, plus 12 months with zero interest now through August 31st on all portable wood and aluminum sheds, carports, garages, and barns built on site or delivered during the summer sales event happening right now at Banner Buildings, 4011 Warm Springs Road in Columbus, or online at bannerbuildingsga.com. Better buildings, better prices, Banner Buildings of Columbus.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Hey, we're Kevin and Courtney Hall. I'm a lifelong member of First Baptist Dayton. My wife joined me after we got married. We really enjoyed First Baptist because it is a biblical congregation and very community-minded. Come join us.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
We always like to end the Danny Hayes show with Danny Hayes. So we're going to turn it over to you, Danny Hayes.
So at the old country church out there, the preacher traveled around once a month, and he wanted to target this older guy that he knew things he needed to address him about, and he'd do that every Sunday. And every Sunday the old guy'd get at the back door and say, "You sure told him today, preacher." And so that happened, the weather was bad, and the old man was the only one down there at the service, and the preacher thought, well, I've got him now, and talked right to him, and he did with all his heart. And of course, nobody else was there, just the old man. So he's always said, if he'd been here, you'd have told him. So at the back door, he thought, well, I've got him now. And the old guy went back there and he said, well, preacher, if they'd have been here, you'd have told them. Y'all can hold the laughter down in the class. I'll be just fine. That's where you're supposed to do the two-step like Johnny Carson. When it bombs, let me get up to that.
The one and only. Take it away.